Hi everyone, Dr. English here. I just welcome you to week 2. This week we're going to be starting our project on Proposition 13. And I want to just preface this by saying that we are now in California. We're in a new funding formula. Now we're doing LCAP funding. When this part of this chapter was written and this part of the book was written, we did not yet have LCAP and we did not have the funding formula that we have now. So I want you to look at it, the Proposition 13, through the lens of the historical perspective, not so much as what is accurate right now in 2016. But there is something to be said about the historical, how we have come to where we are. And the LCAP was the first time we've changed the funding formula in California in 45 years. So it was a radical change, and that's been in place for about 2 years now. And as I mentioned to you, the book is from 2013. So just take that with a grain of salt as you go through this. It's because I don't want to discount the historical reasons that we are where we are. And you might say, hey, we don't use this funding formula for those of you who are working on your budgets. But it is accurate in the time frame it was. So while you're watching the video from first to worst, I want to just jot down some notes, and then be able to. I want you to share those notes or share those thoughts. Kind of craft those notes into about 3-minute thought that we can reply to during our discussion in week 3. So you'll be doing a very short presentation, either at 6:30 or 7:30. I mean, very, very short. It's going to be a couple sentences, just things that you have mentioned. Or I'm sorry, that you get out of from the video. During that, what I want to make sure also is that all your equipment's working. A couple of you had some problems with the audio side of the equipment. So if you could go between now and the week 3, if you could just go in and start playing around with Collaborate, the online, and just look at the tools, and it's not going to hurt anything for you to do that, and it'll help us in the long run, so we don't have to worry about anyone falling off or not having access on the nights that you're presenting. So that's one of the things that you'll be working on as you're getting ready for the week 3. The other thing you're going to start to consider is we're going to need your partners set up pretty soon between this week and next week. Just start thinking about partners, and if you don't have a partner, it's not a problem whatsoever. But I will be sending out a link after tomorrow's meeting with my final students to go over the syllabus, which will be tomorrow night at 6:30. After we do this, I'll be sending out a link for all of you to sign up. If you don't have a partner, don't distress at all. Just put your name on there. You don't have to have your topic at this point. I just need your names to know what time you're going to be presenting. At that point, it's just going to be just the time that you're going to be presenting. And then I'll make sure you have a partner if you don't have one, and if you do have partners, put them in there as well. Okay, that's all I have right now. If you have any questions as we go along, or any uncertainties, just email me, let me know. I know a few of you have already written to me and had questions about partners or questions about teams, and I try to get back to you as soon as possible. So don't sit on anything if you have a question. I don't want you to be frustrated in this class. I want you to actually learn in this class. It's funny that way because I need you to know the material. Remember that your project, your case study, you're going to start working on that right now, but that's your own project. You're going to be working on that, and that's due November 6th. So you have a couple weeks to do that. Time goes by real fast in these short classes, so make sure you're pacing yourself. And I have a philosophy, and I share this with all my students. To get you through this program, you need to actually do something in this class every single day. Even if it just means heading your papers or putting papers on your Google Drive, getting them ready to write. But every single day you should be doing something or thinking about something or doing something with this class in order to stay up on the material. And especially if it's you start falling behind, you need to make sure you're involved in this class every single day, doing something. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, contact me, and that's all I have. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I look forward to talking to the final group that I'm meeting with tomorrow night at 6:30. It'll be it's a quick overview of the syllabus. It'd be great if you could go through the syllabus first so that I know right off the bat if you have any questions. but it's pretty straightforward. You're just going to have to put the dates on your calendar of when things are due. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.